Hello, everyone! Hi. 1 second. Let me get the meme set up. Okay, I think it's working. Boo, boo, boo. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Let's go. Retitling the stream. Late Night Tired Stream. Late Night Tired Stream. Let's go. Aha, happy face. And let's change that 1 second. And there we go. I think everything's working. Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh my goodness. Think everything is working. There we go. Boop. And oh, wrong stream or screen. There we go. Subiversary. Let's go. Hi guys. How are you? Look, we've got spiders. Why is the obsidian still here? Everybody, sub right now. Twitch Prime, if you want to. Do not feel obligated in any way, shape, or form. I'll set that as the goal for tonight. Let's flipping go. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a good day. Who is having a good day? Who is having a good day? That's right, I'm here with flipping Callahan. Let's say hi to Callahan. Where is he? Hello. Hello, Callahan. How are you doing, Callahan? Callahan, you are saying so many muffiny things. He's literally talking right now. I'm not even kidding. I heard Callahan laugh for the first flipping time ever today. Straight up, not even kidding. I will tell you what it sounded like, but you all have to subscribe and follow. Make sure you're following. Seriously, it was amazing. If you're lucky enough, I'll tell you the story behind what he said. Actually, I probably won't because it was pretty crazy. But you never know. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I am doing good. As you can see, I am sitting near the spider spawner for whatever reason. No, this isn't Twitch Rivals. I'm sorry if you got a notification that it's Twitch Rivals. Forgive me. You know what? I'm just going to steal Quackity's idea. And do you guys want bad advice or good advice? Actually, wait, he stole my idea. It's not me stealing his. It's fine. Well, the bad advice is his. I give good advice, or I try to. But if you want bad advice, I'll give you bad's advice. Get it? Bad's. You won't forget it. Never mind. Okay. I need to finish getting Quackity. His stupid. What was I getting him? Boots or something like that? I don't even remember. I was getting him something. Come on. I can't remember. Whatever. It's probably not important. 3 months! That's awesome! Thank you. Thank you for the gifted bits. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's subbing right now. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? I will steal an idea from Quackity. Everyone who gifts 5 subs or more, I will critique your name. Oh, fudge, that was a bad idea. Okay, phew. But you are not allowed to get mad at me for making fun of, not making fun of your name. If I mispronounce it, that's on you, okay? Alright? No judging me. It was an axe. Oh, fudge, you're right. It was this thing. Dang it! I have to make him an axe. That's so much energy. Oh, seriously? Did I pinged somebody in the thing? Are you flipping kidding me? Oh my goodness, why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Darn it. Night stream on Twitch. There we go. Boom. That should work. All right. Boo boo boo. Hey, Mrs. Watch Anime. I'm guessing you watch anime. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I guess that's a fine name. Minecraft Sweat. Is that sweat or sweet? 318. Minecraft Sweat is gross. Would Minecraft Sweat be blocky? Whiskey Cleric. A cleric that delivers whiskey to people. That's what I'm picturing with that. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. Isn't the cleric like a religious thing? Demon Child 6. Why are you the 6th Demon Child? Churchite. Thank you. I recognize you. I don't know if I can critique you, but thank you, Churchite. Kaya Yellow. You're Kaya and you're yellow. Boom. That one was easy. That's honestly that you know what? No. Someone ban Kaya Yellow. Just ban. Your name is unoriginal, and it has a color yellow in it. That's boring. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually ban Kaya. I am sorry. I feel so mean with that one. Maria Valen. I don't know. Your name looks like it would be a brand of shoe or something. I'm sorry. I'm trying to roast your names. Forgive me, Maria. Mishnap. Your name makes me think of Sapnaps, but not as clever. Boom! Roast it! I'm sorry, forgive me. Rosary. I don't think I'm pronouncing your name right. Rosary. Your name, you went to the store and bought too many eyes. You bought way too many eyes. And so, haha, you should be ashamed of yourself. Your name is misspelled. It's got too many eyes in it. Pickle the Rat? What the fudge? Ban that person. Mods, ban Pickle the Rat. Rat is not getting pickled. Rat does enjoy eating pickles. Don't actually ban them, please. I feel like I need to state that, or you'll actually ban them. Don't pickle Rat. That is ridiculous. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. You know what? Forget it. That's it. Hardcore mode. Switched on. No one's allowed to get mad at me for roasting them. Let's flip and go. Seriously, you asked for this. Zen Lily. Ah, fudge. Okay, hold on. Let's reset. Okay. Here we go. Let's practice on Rosary. Rosary, ha! More like Rosary, because your name has 2 eyes in it. Boom! Roasted. Get muffined. All right. Zen Lily. More like Zen Lily, because you spelled Lily wrong. Get flipping muffin. Let's go. Your name. Lilies. You can eat lily bulbs, I think, and make like soup out of them or something. I don't know. This is difficult. How does Quackity do this? He's so mean to people. He says things that are much meaner. You know what? I got a better one. I figured it out. I'll just criticize your names for not being creative. Ilagogi. Wow. Ilagogi? That's the best you could do? Ilagogi? Despicable. Should have taken out the eel and just left the gogi. Gogi would have been great. Ilagogi, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? I apologize. Your name is awesome. It has gogi in it. I love it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, I think I might have to... Let's get a couple more roasts in, and then we're going to call it a day, because I'm feeling pretty bad. All right, here we go. I can roast this one. Ash Tron Mickle. Ash Tronomical. Oh, that's so clever. No, wait. Astronomical, more like astronomically bad. What? Let's flipping go. Let's flipping go. Your name is so bad. It's amazing. I love it. But it's so flipping bad. Get flipping roasted. You muffin head with your terrible name. Flipping cherubi. More like fudge. You know what? I got nothing for this one. Hoffy the Ches, more like Hoffy. Okay, forget this. I hate you. You know what? You know what? Hoffy, your name, it's not creative. It's difficult to roast. Boom, roasted. Flipping cherubi, your name, it makes no sense. Difficult to roast, therefore it's bad. Get muffined. Let's go. Flipping Kiraz _7. Oh, what? Was Kiraz _6 taken? Boom! Let's flipping go. There we go. All right, I think I'm on a roll here. Let's go. Hoffy, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, I love you. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Cherubi, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. El Toxico, guys, stop. I'm sorry. Can we not do this anymore? I feel bad now. No one is allowed to gift anymore. I'm starting to feel bad for roasting. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, yeah. I was making Quackity a stupid axe that I don't even have a flipping, what's it called for. I don't even have the thing that I need for it. Fudge. Oh, wait. I have 63 emeralds. Is that going to be enough, chat? You know what? I think that's going to be enough. I think it will. Okay, never mind. The mission is still on. We are going to get Quackity's OP axe. And while I'm on the mission to do that, I will read your donations. If anyone wants to ask me for any advice, I make no promises. I will probably ignore some of your questions. But do you want good advice or bad advice? You guys pick. Someone said good, so we'll just do good. BadBoyHalo, I love you with my whole heart, but you're so bad at this that it hurts. Okay, your angel tiger? Pfft, tigers aren't angels. Okay, everybody knows this. They're giant cats. How about that? Who's the bad one now? Get muffined. Blaze Live. Hey, Bad, how are you? I was wondering if you can say hi to me and my friend Minnie. Hello, and hi, Minnie. Thank you, Blaze Live. Great name. Love it. Hello. Roast me bad. Surely it will not backfire with a fiercer counter roast. Surely we are not having secret hashtag stream. You know what? Forget you, Ruiz. Your donation, I didn't even feel like reading the rest of it. Get roasted, Ruiz. I did read the rest of it, but in my head. So get muffined. All right, let's go get we need to go get a mending book. And you know what? I'm going to get a sharpness 5 book, too. Flipping Quackity will not be able to complain about anything when I'm through with what I'm making for him. I need food, though. Let's go get food first. Okay, nobody tell Hannah, but I'm about to go steal stuff from Hannah Rose. Sorry, Ruiz. You're a muffin head. Get roasted. I'm about to go steal stuff from Hannah. Oh, Hannah's base is really close, which is why I love stealing from it the most. Oh, Hannah, I'm coming to steal your stuff. But nobody better tell Hannah that. Nobody better tell Hannah that at all. Do not tell Hannah that I am about to steal all her stuff, or else I will be very upset. Okay. Oh, fudge, oh, fudge, oh, fudge, oh, fudge. This thing isn't here. Pickle the rat. I swear my name means I'm a rat, and my name is Pickle. Oh! Pickle the rat! Not like you're trying to pickle rat, like pickled rat. It's Pickle the rat. That is cute. Okay, I'll give you props. I like your name. Hi, Bad. I was wondering if you could please open your private so that I can get in. Lol, no, get muffined. Maybe. I'll think about it. Please, you're the only one I'm missing, I beg. You're Angel Tiger. The only thing that slightly offended me about your comment is that you can't pronounce my name right. You're Angel Tigger. Wow, okay. I get it. So it was Tiger with an extra G. So like Winnie the Pooh. Okay, I get it. I get it. The character from Winnie the Pooh. Okay. You know what? Forget you. Forget you. Forget you. Okay. I couldn't tell. I thought you just put Tiger. Okay. How is I supposed to know? Forget you. Muffin Head. Someone ban them. Ban them. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually ban anyone. If I say to ban them, please don't. Hey, Bad, how come you haven't added netherite to your boots? How is this asking for advice? It's been ages. Roast me if you do it you won't. I will roast you, boiling heart. Gross. I've never had boiling heart in my life. What's next? Boiling toes? Gross. Get muffined. Okay, I'm sorry. Guys, I can't be Toxic Boy Halo anymore. Okay, I don't want to be Toxic Boy Halo. Can we stop the roast sessions? I'm starting to feel bad. I apologize. Your name is great. Bad, you're amazing. Just so you know, can you say hi to me and my friend Danny and tell her to answer me, please? Hi, Sook, and hi, Danny. Thank you, Slippers, with 2 S's and 3 P's. Do you know how to spell slippers? I only said that just in case you wanted me to roast you. If you didn't, I apologize. Hey! No. Oh, we're coming to steal all the stuff from Hannah. Coming to take everything we can. See what we can find over here. Be careful, do not die. We're gonna take everything from Hannah. Where's all of Hannah's stuff? What is this? There's literally nothing good. Hi, Dammy. Thank you. My friend Bruh and I need some advice on why we should do homework. Go do your homework. Maintain friendships through long distance. Look, maintaining friendships through long distance is pretty simple. Just keep talking to each other. Make sure you hang out at least once a week or something like that. Just remember to make time for your friends, okay? Boom. It's that simple. Boom. All right? Boom. Ask Coffee if she's fed Ralph yet. If she lets her roommate starve my fish, I'm breaking an energy in her. What the fudge? Coffee, go feed Ralph, apparently. Wow. Thank you for the $10 dono. Fireborn. Callan has repeatedly liked and unliked my tweets on Twitter. Please get him to stop the fan behavior. It's embarrassing. Quite frankly, I'm getting worried for him. I will pass that on to him. I heard Callahan laugh today. Just thought I should share that my sister made me gluten-free muffins, and they were a 10 out of 10. That's awesome. I approve. All right, off the topic of roast, where's that selfie of you with the long hair? I will post it. Leave me alone. Hi, Bad. I flipping love you, muffin, from Aaliyah. Thank you, Aaliyah. Listen, I will post the selfie as soon as I want to, which will probably be at some point. I swear Hannah had more stuff than this. At one point. I think it's like under the ground somewhere. I'll just put that there. Okay. Looks like we're not stealing from Hannah today. Unless... No. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate it, by the way. Guys, you can donate with bits too. You do not have to just donate with, whatever you call it. The other thing, okay? I'm stealing stuff from Hannah. I'm stealing everything. We're gonna get Quackity his axe, and then we're gonna ban him. Let's go. Alright, if we get 4 chickens here, everybody has to donate 4 subs. Here we go. Aw, never mind. Anyway, you know the odds of that are like 1 in 100, I'm pretty sure. That would have been pretty impressive. I always love seeing that because it's like a sight to behold. You're like, what? No flipping way. What? No flipping way! It worked! What? It spawned an invisible chicken that just walked over here. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. It's sure it's not 4 chickens, but an adult chicken from a baby egg? Come on, that's pretty legit, right? Can I still pickle your rat? No, you can't. Hi, Bad. My name is not original. Shake my head. Then you read my bestie's name. It's Skeppy's Dogyo. You know what? I rate that highly original. Your friend's name 10 times as original as yours. Get muffined. Get actually muffined. How does it feel? How does it feel knowing your friend whose name is Skeppy's Dog, Yo, has a name that's many, many times more original than yours? How does that feel? Get muffined. Get muffined. You know what? Should I take this? No, I'm not going to take this. I will take this, though. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm replanting, so you can't get mad at me. No one's allowed to claim I'm stealing because I replant. Where's the selfie? You'll get your selfie, you muffinhead. I bad. I flipping. Oh, I read that. Selfie as soon as you do an Undertale stream. You are a jerk. What's your favorite number? I don't know. 14, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Bad. I love you. Can you roast me? A llama. A llama? He's supposed to be dead. There you go. I bet your name comes from that movie. Boom. Emperor's New Groove. Hey, Bad. I dropped out of college about a year ago, but have been thinking about going back and finishing my degree. I struggled a lot with classes in the past, but I recently got a new job and getting my degree would help further my career. Any advice? Again, I think you need to weigh a lot of the variables. Weigh what is the cost of your degree? What is it going to cost you? What is your net benefit? How long are you going to be in this career for? What's the increase in wage it's going to potentially lead you to get? Like, weigh all of that. Seriously. Like, if it's going to double your pay and you math that out over the course of a couple of years, right? Or if it's going to put you in a position where you can double your pay and things like that, do the math and see if that seems to equal out to, you know, is it worth the money? You feel me? If it's worth the money, I say go for it. If you do the math and you figure out it's not worth the money or not worth your time or whatever, then don't do it. It's pretty straightforward. That's my general thoughts. If you, it also depends on, do you have to start over completely, or are you going to be pretty close to, like, would you be able to, like, keep going? You feel me? Like, I think a lot of that matters a bit too. Oh, great. I can never remember. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Nope. Ah, oh, muffins. I know there's like an opening here. Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about the muffin. Hi, can I still pickle your rat? No. Hey, Bad, we recently talked in the Happy Twitter updates group chat, and I showed my little cousins art of you. He saw your message and went happy. I remember. Hi, I'm glad they were happy. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad they had fun. Leanne Lightning. Ha, you misspelled lightning. So get muffined. I don't know if you guys are still wanting me to roast you or not, if you give 5 subs. So just in case. Leanne, thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm sorry if you weren't trying to get a roast and you're now sitting there like dumbfounded. Did this muffin head just insult me? Oh no, he didn't. In which case I apologize. Hi, Bad. Hope you're doing well and taking care of yourself. Much love. I am. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is where I need to be. Boom. We're going up here. Going up. When your friends... Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Hi, Bad. Since Muffinversary is coming up on the 18th, any possibilities of content with you and Skeppy for it? There should be me and Skeppy content coming out soon. and I really, really, really want to get a video out. So I'm probably going to record something with him soon. Don't tell him that, because I might try and troll him. So don't tell him that. You don't have to roast if you don't want to, Bad. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Aw, thank you. Hi, Bad. I need advice on how to tell you that I think you're a really great dude and deserve all the best things. No, don't. Thank you, George and Dream. I really appreciate it. That's very thoughtful, but you don't need to say that. But I really appreciate the kind words. I, like everybody else, I love compliments. And I think that's really sweet of you to say. Thank you. But please, you don't need to donate that. But thank you. You don't have to roast if you don't. Oh, thank you. I won't. Gotta head out and try to go to bed. Aw, bye, Hoppy. Thank you for coming to the stream. I love you. Thank y'all. Take care, Hoppy. Have fun with the rest of your stream, Bad. Thank you. Lol, no problem. Have a good day. Rogue say, oh, and feed whoever that was. Fudge. You're supposed to feed somebody. I don't know. Go feed someone. Feed everybody. Hi, Bad. Hi, earlier. What's the word? Oh, hi, Bad. Hi, earlier. And I fudge. And I fudge. Hi, Bad. Hi, Bad. I said hi earlier. How was I messing up reading that? I haven't done my homework yet, but I will while listening to you. How are you since your last stream? I am doing good. All things considered. I am very tired right now. You guys seriously have no idea. I'm running on less than an hour of sleep. Let's flip and go. So if I start to become delirious and getting really tired, don't get mad at me. That's on you. I'll get to the donos. I'm catching up. Still haven't done my homework. Oh, I read that. Do you have any advice on how to tell a person you like them? Fudge, I had a really good thing I used to tell people back in the day. I think the best way to approach people and have a conversation with them is ask yourself, if there was somebody who liked me, how would I want them to approach me? Thank you, Mags Live, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Let me know if you want to be roasted. Seriously, think about it like that. There's 2 possibilities. 3, I guess, technically, but we'll only worry about 2. The 2 main possibilities we'll worry about is you'll go up to someone. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Astronomical. You'll either go up to somebody and you'll say, I like you. And they'll say, oh, oof, I don't really like you. And then, well, okay, you know, hey, that's the way it is. Can't force somebody to like you, right? Or you'll go up to somebody and you'll be like, hey, I like you. And they'll be like, huh, oh my goodness, I like you too. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. And then there's the third possibility, which I didn't want to say, but it's always a possibility. They might go, ew, and be like, oh, I don't like you at all, and be very negative about it. So pretty much you're dealing with those 3 possibilities, right? So in all of those cases, let's weigh them out. Ask yourself, A, there's nothing you can do about somebody who's going to be mean to you. So I wouldn't worry about that one, right? So I would approach it like this. Assume that they either like you back or they don't, right? And if they don't, get it in your mind, you need to be willing to accept that, right? Holding on hopes that somebody will like you when they don't is never a good strategy. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for anyone, okay? So tell yourself, if you are going to approach someone and ask them out or something like that, always be willing to accept no for an answer. The simple reality is you, just like anyone else on this planet, cannot force anybody to like you. That is the simple reality. And be accepting of that. I mean, that's the simple thing. If you ask someone out on a date, everybody bears all of the right to say no. Okay? You follow me? So be willing and ready to accept that. I know that sounds obvious, because it is kind of obvious, but it still needs to be stated. You have to say that to yourself. You have to say, if this person does not like me back, I will be okay, because that's totally within their right not to like me. And there's going to be other people, right? Remember, there's always other people. Just because you lose one person, again, it's the phrase, you know, there's always other fish in the sea. That's true. I mean, there may not be a fish exactly like another particular fish to the letter, but in general, there's always somebody else out there for you. So, and keep that. But anyway, I won't deep dive too much into that, but that topic. But I'll just say that. Just seriously, go and approach them and say, but approach them in a way that you would want somebody to approach you in a comfortable way. And the way I like to do it is, if you're going to approach someone, do it in such a way where you give them an opportunity to back out that doesn't leave you or them in an uncomfortable position. One of the best ways to do it is, rather than like going up to someone and saying, hey, I really like you. Do you want to date me? Right? Go and say, hey, would you be interested in going out to lunch with me sometime this week? Right? You're not asking them out on a date. You're just asking if they want to get lunch. If it's a classmate or something like that, ask them if they want to do something. Don't make it sound like you're asking them on a date or something like that. Just ask them if they want to hang out, and then see if you talk to them for a bit, see if you can get to know them, things like that, okay? Because that way, if they say no, if they're interested in you, they might say yes. They might be like, oh, here's an opportunity to get better to know this person more. And if they're not interested in you at all, they'll probably just, they can give you a soft rejection, be like, oh no, I'm busy this weekend, sorry, maybe another time, right? And that will leave you in a much better position. You're putting them in a position, I can tell you hands down, it is never going to be good for you to just walk up to someone, get down on one knee, go, excuse me, I would like to profess my undying love and gratitude towards you. Do you love me back? Well, do you? You're putting them on the spot. You are putting them on the spot. You do that to someone, don't be surprised if they punch you in the face. They shouldn't. I don't think anyone should punch anyone in the face, but I'm just saying don't be surprised, okay? Remember, treat other people the way you want to be treated. You wouldn't want someone who you didn't have romantic feelings potentially for to put you on the spot like that, right? So don't put them on the spot. You feel me? What the? Drop it. Flipping. Oh, muffin. This little muffin head. Anyway, so that should answer that really simply. Okay. That covered a lot. I just covered like a lot of a very in-depth topic. You're welcome. Write that down. I've given that same little spiel hundreds of times. Have a good night, Hoffy. Thank you again for coming. There we go. I gave you a bunch of advice. Hey, Bad, does it ever upset you when your friends are mean to Rat? Even if they're joking around, do you ever find like they take it too far? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Have a great night. Pets for Rat. Thank you. As for my friends, I can say, does it quote unquote bother me? Yes and no. Obviously, in the time I might be mad. Oh, they're making fun of my adorable dog. How could anyone make fun of her? Right? But does it bother me in the way that like I'm genuinely upset at my friends? No. I know that they're just joking. They're my friends. They're joking. I know they are, right? So when they make fun of Rat, I know they actually love her, and I know Quackity just wants me to only post pictures of Rat. I'm aware of this. You feel me? I know they're all just kidding, right? When other people do it, I don't necessarily know that. So when other people do it, I very much, I'm not as like, oh yeah, that person's just joking. If it's my friend and I know they're kidding, it doesn't bother me, other than I might be like, leave my adorable Rat alone, you muffin head. But outside of that, yeah, it doesn't really bother me. Anyway, I hope that answers that question. If you're giving advice, I've recently been doing but yeah, so yeah, it doesn't bother me. My friends are always free to make jokes at my expense, because I just like hanging out with them and having fun with them. And at the end of the day, you know, if they say things and it makes them laugh, I like making people laugh. So, You know, I think that that's fine, and yeah, it lifts my spirits up, and I'm happy. They're happy. I think it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win. As long as everybody's being good-natured about it. You feel me? And you always got to be careful, even with friends, that you're not taking it too far. Make sure that they are, in fact, comfortable with it, and you're not, you know, seriously hurting people. I've known people who will roast in ways that is not friendly in the slightest, and they'll be like your best buddy, and then they get around other people and then they just roast you, and because they're trying to like give a good impression or something with someone else or something like that, or it makes them feel better or whatever. I'm sure everybody's had an experience like that at one point or another. Is a hot dog a sandwich? What is this? I'll get to that one in a second. I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, so yeah, keeping things good-natured. I think at the end of the day, treat others the way you would want to be treated. It's honest. Honestly, I could just respond to every bit of advice with that. It's amazing how much that one phrase applies to general life advice. It's crazy. It applies so much. And yet, like, literally, you can extrapolate it out to almost anything. Just treat other people the way you would want to be treated if you were in their shoes. It's that simple. It's crazy. I know it doesn't seem like things should be that simple, but sometimes they are. If you're giving advice, I've recently been doing some streaming, but I keep forgetting to give my mods a few hours heads up. How do I remember you flipping muffin? This is directed at me, isn't it? Okay, look, I'm very bad at giving my mods a heads up. I stream last minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I will try to do a better job at it. Okay? For all of my mods, I apologize in advance, and for any past times where I did not give you sufficient heads up for me streaming. Okay, I sincerely apologize. I know, I do it all the time. I will try not to do it. Ruiz, I flipping hate you. How do you keep a regular stream schedule? I don't know. Talk to someone who keeps a regular stream schedule, you jerk. Hey, BBH, here's your friendly reminder that you still don't have your trident. I flipping know. You muffin head. By the way, there will be no swearing this stream. Just for the record, we have had no swearing. This is a non-swearing stream. We're doing really good at it so far. Let's keep at it. No swear words have occurred. So let's keep going. You muffin head. Flipping muffin head. Thank you, Lilith XC, for the 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. I thought that was like a hoglin. Those pigs with the tusks charging at me. There you go, little guy. That scared me so much. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. You actually scared me. Thank you, Lilith. Our parents are religious, so they don't like for her to watch things with language. So I've loved showing her you. Thank you for being someone I can share with her. Love you. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I love hearing donations like that where people really appreciate me not swearing. And again, I'm not saying that swearing is bad in the sense that like people can't swear. I'm not making a judgment against people who swear. A lot of people, every time I say like that I choose not to swear or something like that, people are always like, oh, so you're saying that people who swear are doing something wrong? Like, hey, to everybody, to each their own, right? I'm just saying for my content, I choose not to swear. That's it. So I love getting donos like that. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Don't forget, Bad, you skipped 40 more years of skin of his choice. Oh my goodness. Hi, Bad. I had to get these 300 bits, lol. Thank you. Thank you for saying my name is cool. Made my night, no problem. Thank you, Megs Live, for the 5 gifted. I'm sorry. I don't know if you want me to roast you or not. I'm going to spend all my money on you. Thank you. What's your opinion on the number 13? What? It's fine, I guess. Hey, Bad, I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out soon. I'm really worried about it. Can you tell me a bit about how the recovery process was? If you remember. Thank you very much. Oof. It's awful, but also don't worry. Okay? It's not as bad as you would think it would be. So literally the best advice I can give you, when you get your wisdom teeth taken out, do not play around with the spaces where the teeth were removed. Leave them alone. Don't touch them with your tongue. Don't move them around. Don't do anything with them. Leave them alone, okay? I also would recommend sticking to things that don't require a lot of chewing until your mouth heals up. And also just make sure to take your medicine. That's good. That's basically the gist of it. Just try not to stress. It'll go by fine. The process is fine. The recovery, just after like 2 weeks, you're pretty much golden. Just don't play with the sores in your mouth with your tongue. Don't do it. Okay? Hi, Bad. I want to watch MC YouTubers with my little brother, and he hates swearing, so we started watching your content together. And it's made us so much closer. So thank you for doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Bad. I need advice on something. There's this one streamer I'm mod for that they never... Flipping mid. I'm ignoring you. You flipping muffin head. Stop donating. My flipping mods are trying to roast me. I'm going to start banning you guys. Hey, Bad. Mods ban each other. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Bad. Have you seen Squid Game on Netflix yet? In my opinion, you'd win the games. Any truthers in chat? I think I would, except for that first one. The first one's a toss-up just because it's entirely dependent upon, and I also don't think I could win the marble one. I think that would be too cruel to win that one. That'd be too awful to do that. That was a crazy show though. Just graduated uni and it's hard to get stuff done when I don't have a concrete plan anymore. Any advice on getting some motivation when you don't have a goal? Thanks for the advice. I just always appreciate your occasional life lessons on stream. Thank you. I think here's the thing. Don't have a concrete plan anymore. I think set small goals and set good goals surrounding yourself that are easy to maintain. Let me give you an example, right? Something as simple as saying, I'm going to make sure I take a shower every day. I'm going to make sure I do my own laundry. I'm going to make sure to brush my teeth. I'm going to make sure to comb my hair. I'm going to make sure to clean up my room, to tidy up my desk. I know I'm saying a lot of things that a lot of people already do, but I'm saying these as general life advice. If your goal is to help motivate yourself, a lot of times doing things that improve your mental well-being and your space around you and doing things that are good for you and good for you to do, being responsible and taking care of yourself can oftentimes motivate you. And feeling better about yourself can motivate you too. It can motivate you to want to take care of yourself even more, like maybe going and applying for a job or something like that and trying to get like a career going or whatever. Depending on your situation and what you want to do. So in general, I would very much make sure you're doing a lot of the things that involve sort of taking care of yourself, right? If you're doing a lot of those things and making sure to set those goals and doing those things, then enlarge the goals. If you're already doing that stuff, enlarge the other goals. Like you mentioned, you already graduated from uni. What did you graduate for? Start applying for jobs and looking for people in the area. If that's the thing you're trying to do, is find places where you can put your degree to work. I would start trying to do things like that, but definitely it's very easy when people get discouraged, especially when they have a big life event change, for them to let things fall by the wayside. Try not to do that. Try to make sure to keep up with the quote unquote standard stuff, right? Make sure you're keeping your space clean. Make sure you're doing the dishes, taking out the trash. I know it's silly, but doing a lot of that stuff is very good for you. Being responsible and doing things like that is very good for you as a person. It can help you grow as a person. I know that's not the advice anyone wants to hear. Flippin' take out the trash, he says. What is this, Bad? An advertisement for flipping plastic trash bags? Are you a part of Big Trash Bag? Bad Boy Halo, is that it? How much is the shampoo industry paying you, Bad Boy Halo? Answer the question. Like, no, I'm just saying this because sometimes someone has to say the obvious stuff to us, okay? Because sometimes if someone doesn't say the obvious stuff to us, we forget it, okay? So I apologize if I ever say anything that's super obvious and sounds very like straightforward like that, but sometimes people need to hear it. Anyway, I'm going through the messages, people who have donated. I'm catching up. You're donating too fast. All right, I will try and limit the amount of time I focus on one thing. Hi, Bad. First time cheering. Can I see this? Yes, I can. I need inspiration. Art prompt. What is the first thing that comes to mind? 3 random words. Lol. Have a great stream. Rat, Squid Game. Boom. Let's flip and go. I want to see Rat, Squid Game. Rat would totally win. Rat would be ruthless, and she would eliminate everybody. Also, Rat as an artist. Rat is an amazing artist. I love Rat fan art. Rat wearing a Bad Boy Halo cosplay outfit. I don't know. I think I saw something like that today, actually. Thank you, Loves Ick, for the money. Thank you. Bad, yesterday I watched your vids the entire day. It was such a chill day. Love you. Thank you. Hello, Bad. Do you think a hot dog is a taco or a sandwich? Great. We finally made it. We made it to the one thing. The most bizarre, annoying donation in the whole meme. I just flipping realized, because this thing is netherite, I'm just going to de-enchant it, guys. I just had to. This little muffin made it flipping netherite. What the fudge am I supposed to do with this? Efficiency. I don't have a Fortune 3 book. Ugh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to enchant this. Oh. Fudge. Please tell me I have Unbreaking. Oh my goodness, please. Unbreaking 3. Let's flip and go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Unbreaking 3. Wait, efficiency 5. Wait, this is going to be better than my axe. Quack. You know, whatever. I promised him the meme. I would give him the meme. There, that muffin can't complain. I just got him the best axe in the game. Let's go. We flipping did it. Is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? I feel like it's a taco. The way you eat it, I feel, has a big impact on it. And because you eat it with like the stuff pointing up, that's kind of how you eat a taco, right? You don't hold a taco sideways. I'm going to go with taco. I feel like that has an impact on it in the way that it's also got stuff on 3 sides, which is also like a taco, right? I'm just saying it's probably a taco, but it could be a sandwich too. Or maybe a taco is a hot dog. Let's flip and go. Boom. Sandwiches aren't sandwiches. They're just hot dogs. Let's go. Everything's a hot dog. There we go. I don't even care. This is a silly question. Bullish said it's a taco, and Philza told me I was being too chaotic. That's true. I like that. Boom. Do you think tradition is just peer pressure from dead people? That is a morbid question. What the muffin? You are a morbid little muffin, aren't you? Great question. I'm not a philosopher. Thanks for helping me for the past high school months and life in general. Much love, Rose. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. Thank you, Will, for the gifted subs. Please roast me. No, Mags. Fine, Mags. Your name is Mags Live. It's got 2 G's for no reason. You should have made your name like Magazine Live, which probably wouldn't have made any more sense, but it would have been better than your name. Let's flipping go. Let's go. Roasted. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You're one of my favorite non-swearing streamers. Thank you. Hey, sorry, a bit late. Nice advice, though. Love you. Thank you. Heart, thank you. Take more, thank you. Hi, Bad. I'm doing a project in sociology, and it's about how social media affects our day-to-day life. However, my experiences are different than CC like yourself, so I ask you, how do you stay positive during the age of social media? You don't have to answer. What a great question. Thank you for the dono, Rian. I will get to it, I promise. I'm going to be a smidge late. What a great question. Let me put it this way, right? I'm not one of the people who are like, oh, social media is great. Social media is awesome. Like, everybody should use all the social media, right? But I'm also not one of these people who's like, social media is the worst. It's poisoning the minds of our younger generations or whatever. Like, I think the truth lies somewhere in the middle. I think social media, like everything else in life for the most part, is a tool capable of delivering a lot. I think social media will deliver you, think of it like a highway. Whatever you want, social media, or really the internet in general, can deliver you a lot of whatever you want, right? Just let's be frank about that. If you want a lot of negativity or things that will sort of poison your mind against itself, I should say, or ruin your self-esteem is what I mean. Not like poison your mind. I mean like that will make you go and be depressed and things like that. Social media is a great way to get a lot of that to you, right? It's a tool, right? I think social media is a tool that can do a lot of good and can do a lot of bad, okay? And I think that's one of those things that you're kind of in the market of, I think you will get out of social media what you're trying to get. If you're looking for a community and places where you can have interesting conversations with people, you can find that in social media. If you're looking for a place to actively hate on people and harass people, well, you can find a lot of that in social media. If you're looking for places where you can, worry about your self-image or things like that, and worry about things you don't have and things like that. Again, there was some study that came out about Instagram or something like that being how it had like a negative effect on young people. And I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't think that happens to everybody who uses social media, but I see where you're coming from in that I think again, social media, like anything else, has its good things. It has its bad things. It's kind of a super good answer. I don't think we should ban social media or anything like that. But I definitely think that people shouldn't treat social media like it's harmless. You feel me? I think we should, gosh darn it, who built all these rocket ships around my house? This is irritating. I think what we should do is we should be respectful of the fact that social media, you know what? I can't think of anything better than the Spider-Man quote. With great power comes great responsibility. And I think social media has a lot of power to do a lot of good in the world. It also has a lot of power to do a lot of bad in the world. And I think we need to be respectful of that and recognize the potential and not ignore that. So that, yeah, there you go. But, so yeah, definitely used with caution would be a good way to phrase that. But interesting. Tell me more about your, how do you stay positive during the age of social media? I missed the underlying point of your question. You weren't asking for necessarily a critique or an analysis. I'd say, how do you stay positive? You have to remember and remind yourself constantly that a lot of what you see on social media is not the whole picture. It's not that it's not real, right? But it's not the whole picture. And yeah, there is a lot of fake stuff on social media, but a lot of what you're seeing is not the whole picture. So a lot of people get really depressed because they see somebody with a very expensive car, in a very expensive house, wearing very expensive clothes, and they go, why do they have that and I don't? Why can't I be like them. You know, they look a certain way and they go, why don't I look like that, right? I think it's important to remember that when you see someone happy and showing that stuff off and you're seeing one side of that, you're only seeing what that person wants you to see, okay? There's a whole other side to that. You don't know what's going on in that person's head. For all you know, that person is miserable and you would have no clue, okay? And so it's very important to keep that in mind. And I like to sort of ground myself, and also having friends around you to help ground you as well, and just reminding yourself that what you're seeing is not necessarily reality in its whole. You follow me? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? It's sort of a late night combo. I don't know if I'm explaining it that well because I'm running on fumes. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm doing my best. Hopefully that answers your question somewhat. You should be wary of social media. Make sure to balance yourself by recognizing that you're only seeing one part of it. You're only seeing what the person wants to show you, okay? And it may be missing a whole other side in, things like that. Hopefully that answers your question somewhat. Love you lots, Bad. Thank you for the comfy advice stream. Really needed it after a rough week. Thank you, the real laser cats. Hey, Bad, do you like chicken nuggies? Yes, I love chicken nuggets. They're delicious. Hey, Bad, since you're giving advice, I was wondering, how can I tell a friend I like them without risking our friendship? Because I always have this fear. Also, I hope you and chat. I hope you and chat are having a lovely day. Man, you guys got to stop asking me for relationship advice. I'm kidding. I love giving relationship advice. That's a great question. Here's something you need to be cognizant of. There is always the risk, however great or small, that revealing to somebody, a friend, that you like them in a more than a friend way, that can destroy a friendship. Okay? As for why that is, there's a million different reasons, but there's always that risk and you should be prepared for it. If you are 100% against chancing that risk, then just keep the person as a friend. Okay? Hands down. However, I think the best way to go about it, if you want to do it, would be... That is a great question. I don't know. I want to say would be to approach it in a way that, well, let's go back to think about if you were in that situation. Let's say you had a friend who really liked you and you were really good friends and they wanted to tell you. Well, there's two possibilities. Either A, you also like them, or B, you don't, and it's going to make things awkward, right? So I think if I was on the receiving end of that, what I would want people to do is this. I would want them to be open and straightforward in a way that didn't put pressure on me, that also gave me the opportunity to reject what they were saying and go, hey, I just want to be friends kind of thing. And have that not make the situation awkward. So the best thing you could do is if you approach somebody in that manner who's your friend and you say, hey, listen, I was wondering if you'd like to go out for lunch sometime. Maybe it could be more than lunch and just a date, right? Maybe they go, oh, yes, I'd love to. Oh, why didn't you ask a million years ago, right? But maybe they go, oh, I don't really like you like that. So, yeah, I mean, we're friends. The best thing you could do in that situation is you want to make it as unawkward as possible. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Doesn't matter how you feel. Okay? It might make it hurt. It might hurt a lot being rejected. It probably will hurt. You gotta put a brave face on it, make it as unawkward as possible. Awkwardness makes future interactions with the person difficult. And they're already gonna be difficult enough when you are rejected. So put a brave face on it. Go, this is just what I would do. I'd put a brave face on it and go, oh yeah, no worries. It's totally fine, I understand. I was just asking because we've been friends for a really long time and I was sort of feeling a certain way towards you and things like that, but it's totally fine, I understand. Hey, so are you going to so-and-so's, blah, blah, blah. And you have to, at that point, you have to respect whatever their decision is. You cannot keep trying to push it, because if you try and like weasel your way in and try and hint at things and make light of it, a lot of times they're going to push you away. Okay? And so you need to not do that. Take their answer for what it is. If they say, no, I just like you as a friend, that's what they like you as. It's not to say that they can't change their mind down the line. Maybe they do. Maybe something grows out of that friendship over time. It's just you can't put pressure on them. I've seen a lot of people do that. They keep trying like, oh, well, they joke about it, but hey, let's go out on a date or something like that. Anyway, oh, wait, no, you don't want to date me. Haha. They make weird jokes and things like that. Don't make it awkward for the person. Think about what you would want to do if you were in that situation. How would you want somebody who you only liked as a friend to treat you if you rejected them? Okay? You feel me? Hey, remember, put yourself in the other person's position. How many times do I have to say it before you will listen? Get it into your thick skull. Treat other people how you want to be treated. Seriously, again, I always find it, my advice always kind of wraps back around to that. Because it literally, that is the best life advice. If there's one bit of life advice you should live by, it's that. It literally is that. If you are in a situation, how would you, in that person's shoes, want to be treated? You have a friend who likes you, who you don't like back. How would you want how do you want them to approach it to you, right? If they want to find out and ask. Because remember, they don't know. We all can't read each other's minds. So they want to find out whether you like them back in some way, right? Anyway. A lot of times you can pick up on some of that stuff, though, with people, with, like, your friends. Oh, my gosh. I spent, like, 5 minutes answering your question, Krogus. I hope you enjoyed it. But I would say, just remember, your goal is this. If you're going to take that step, you want to make it as easy as possible for the friendship to go back to normal. Okay? You feel me? That's the best way to save the friendship after that sort of reveal. Anyway, hopefully that helps. Hi, Bad. I want to meet my internet friend that I've known for years, but I haven't for whatever reason. He has met up with other people, but not with me. We were going to meet at VidCon, but it was canceled. Any tips? Try and find a good central location that would work with both of you. You follow me? That you could both meet up at. Something like VidCon, if that's not going to work, I assume you're not like right next door to each other, in which case just schedule it for like Minecon or something else, or VidCon next year. If you really want to meet up and you both feel that way, then either you could go to them or they could go to you, or you could both go to another location. Maybe if you're going to do that, I would recommend maybe making it a group meetup with a couple people. And keep in mind, all of this is with the big asterisk of practicing proper safety. In general, I don't advise meeting up with people over the internet by just going to their house, okay? So keep in mind, all that advice I just gave you is heavily aligned within you're already practicing all the appropriate levels of safety. You feel me? Anyway, Bad, did you not realize what? You flipping muffin. You flipping muffin. You think that's funny, do you? You think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Do you? Why, Lels? Do you think that's funny? I just wasted a minute answering your stupid question. Okay? And I just realized, Kacha's like, no, Bad doesn't even realize. You know what? That's it. Stream over. No more advice for you, y'all. That's the last one. Hope you enjoyed your joke. Why lels? No, I'm just kidding. I am genuinely upset with you. You got me. You got me. I hate you, but you got me. Hi, Bad. I'm a freshman in college, and I've been feeling homesick, stressed, and doubting my choices of going to college. Any type of advice? This is always the worst advice to give people, because a lot of people have already sunk so much of their life into their college, or into college up to a certain point. So there are people, unfortunately, who make the wrong decision to go to college and get a degree that they really shouldn't have gotten. I'm not saying you're one of those people, but there are people like that. And there's really nothing to say to those people other than invent a time machine and go back in time. But I don't want to leave even those people without hope. If you are one of those people, keep in mind, you're young. Literally, even if the worst possible thing happened, you still have tons of your life ahead of you. And you can overcome all of these goals. So I was making a bit of a joke there, but I didn't want to leave you too disenfranchised or disheartened. So seriously, don't worry about that, because very few people are really in that position. You can always, a college degree can always be used even if it's not in a particular field. You feel me? So even a degree that is quote unquote not really what you want to do is still has worth to some degree. Get what I did there? To some degree. Anyway, so on that note, I would say this. Think about what you want to do in the future, right? Think about what your goals are. Where do you see yourself? What do you want to do? You're a freshman in college. You still have a lot you can do to tweak and adjust. And even if at the end of college you go, oh, I wish I had done something a little bit different, literally don't worry about it. At that point, like, hey, you've already invested all this time, all these resources. You will figure it out, okay? And it is important to remember that you will be okay. No matter what happens, just keep telling yourself that. You will be okay, okay? Because you will. I'm telling you that. Just keep working hard and you will be okay, all right? But seriously, I would try not to... Homesick, you're going to feel homesick. Stressed, you're going to feel stressed. Doubting your choices, you're going to do that. You need to figure out, talk to yourself, talk to other people. Hey, by the way, you're still a freshman in college. It is totally not too late also for you to do this. If you have an idea on what you want to do, and I will advise this to everyone, whether you're in high school, college, whatever, if there is something you want to do, a career that you want to do, go and find somebody in that career and ask them, say, what do I have to do what you do? And talk to them about their job. Talk to multiple people. Reach out to someone. You want to be a computer programmer? Go and find a company. Say, can I come and watch you work for a day? I want to talk to you. What do I need to do that? You want to be a plumber? Go talk to a plumber. Say, what do I need to do to get to where you are to be making the money you do or doing the job you do? Seriously, go do that. Literally, if you haven't done that, you are missing a huge opportunity. Okay? Seriously, go and do that. Okay? Before you go to college, if you're in college, okay, what better way to either reaffirm that you do want to do something, right, than by talking to the person who's doing the thing you want to do. They'll either tell you things that'll make you go, wow, I'm so on the right path. I need to do this. This is going to be so awesome. Or they'll tell you things that'll make you go, ooh, maybe I should adjust my field a little bit, right? Or maybe you end up deciding, you know what, maybe I won't like this job as much as I like, but I'll be able to tolerate it. You never know. Keep things in perspective. I don't know. I hope I helped you somewhat. I'm trying not to freak you out at all. Emily, Victor. Point is, you're going to be all right, okay? But seriously, call up and talk with somebody who's in the field that you're thinking about going to and just have a chat with them. Ask them what did they do to get where they are and what they would recommend you do, what classes they recommend you take, maybe what extracurricular classes they recommend you take, where they recommend applying. You feel me? It's really honestly the best way to go about it. But I hope that helps. And hey, remember, here's another thing to keep in mind about choices. There is a poem. I'll read it to you guys. This is a sad poem, but prepare to get muffins. You guys have probably heard this if you've ever taken a high school class. It's called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. One of the meanings I take from that poem is you will always have regrets about things you have done and roads you could have taken differently. And that's normal. That's life. You will. And that's okay. I have regrets and things I wish I'd done differently, but there are also things that if I had done them differently, I wouldn't be where I am today. You don't know where your path is going to take you, where your life is going to take you. And that's all right. I just say keep on going down. If you feel confident about it now, maybe in a year you'll feel the same way. Maybe not. Point is, all you're doing is bringing anxiety to yourself by worrying over, did I take the right road? That doesn't mean you shouldn't look ahead and plan and try and take a path that is the right path that you feel like you should take, right? It doesn't mean you shouldn't think ahead. It just means that once you've made that step and you're heading down that path, right? And you're really far down that path, sometimes all you're doing is giving yourself anxiety by stressing about it. However, there's a saying, a wise person seeks the counsel of many. Seek the advice of as many people as possible. Remember, it never hurts to ask people for advice. I ask people for advice all the time, okay? Even when I am almost 100% sure what I want to do. Why? Because sometimes hearing people say something can help me go, you know what? Now that you said that, it makes me extra sure I want to do this. Or, oh, you know what? Now that you said that, I'm thinking about this a little bit differently, and I don't actually want to do this anymore. You feel me? It never hurts to seek advice or counsel from other people, okay? As long as they're not the type of person who's like, now that you asked me for advice, you have to take it. No, be careful about taking advice from people who insist you take their advice. And if you're the type of person who gives advice to people, always also be like, I like to tell people, hey, listen, if this goes bad, don't blame it on me, okay? You've got to be careful when giving advice too, because sometimes people will blame it on you. Which you got to be careful. Don't blame people. If you take someone's advice, that's on you. That's on you. Okay. Now I will say, listen, seek the advice of many people. That way you can weigh a lot of things. Doesn't mean you have to take their advice. Okay. Remember, advice is like a life coupon. You don't have to use it. Anyway, you're welcome for that advice. Cash it. That's a really good life coupon. Where was I? What's the next one? Flipping still hate you, YLLs. Thank you, Emily Victor, for the dono. Bad. My name is Kian, and I think there's a game you might like. It's called Maze, spelled exactly like that. Player puzzle game. I love it. I will check it out. Thank you. Bad. I recently auditioned for an a cappella group. I got a call back, which was great. However, today some people from callbacks got a call that they made it, and I haven't gotten one yet. Any advice on how to deal with the rejection if I don't make it? How about taking up a better hobby than acapella? I'm so sorry. I've been hanging out with Quackity too much. I literally sat here and I thought, what would Quackity say to this person? I had said the meanest thing I could think of. I am so sorry. I owe you a huge apology. Please forgive me. I actually am a big fan of acapella. I think it's a very interesting thing. I've never had the talent for it, but I'm so sorry. I hope you can forgive me. That was seriously mean. Seriously, I owe you 1,000 apologies, please. But anyway, all joking aside, because that was just a joke, okay? Please forgive me, seriously. I'm going to keep saying sorry. I feel really bad. Here's the thing. You either made it or you didn't. That's fine. If you love acapella, you don't need to be accepted to be in it. And it's entirely possible that they just haven't called you back yet. Or maybe they did and you missed the message. Check your voicemail. But seriously, if you don't get in, don't fret about it, okay? Because remember, not everybody can get in, right? And you can still pursue the hobby outside of that. So, and who knows? You never know. Maybe a bunch of people will get in and then quit. And then an opening will open up for you. Even if you don't get in. So I just say, don't stress about it, okay? Even if you don't get in, you're going to be all right? And I apologize for making a joke about you singing a cappella. Please forgive me 1,000 times. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop roasting people. I'm feeling so bad. I just did that roast, and I already feel really bad. I feel like people don't realize how I didn't mean a word of that, and yet they're going to think I did to some degree. They're going to be like, wow, all right. Bad hates acapella. Okay. I feel really bad, so no more roasts from BadBoyHalo. See, why you gotta be so rude? See, that's what I'm talking about. I feel so mean now. Forgive me. 1,000 apologies, seriously. I am so sorry. I'm moving on. I can't deal with this right now. Forgive me, Paloma CG. Bad, go to sleep soon, you muffin head. No, I refuse. I love the interesting character voices you come up with when you're tired. Thank you. And have a good moonrise. Thank you. Oh, what time is it? Oof, I shouldn't have looked at the time. Hey, BBH, you seem to stream when I really need it. Haha. Thank you already, by the way. Heart Moon. I love this defend. I hope this doesn't offend or bother you. Stream VODs. Fall asleep because you help me feel calm and happy. It doesn't bother me at all. Thank you. A lot of people say they really like my voice. So if you use my voice to fall asleep, well, at least it's better than ASMR. Okay, anyone who likes ASMR, I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, I gotta stop. When I get sleepy, I get snarky. So seriously, I have a friend who does ASMR, and he's gonna hate me now. Seriously, forgive me. I'm sorry. Don't you know I'm human too? I'm so sorry. Please. If you like ASMR, I don't actually care. I literally don't. It's not for me in the slightest. But you do you. As long as you're not hurting anybody. I don't care. I'm sorry, guys. Do you guys like the snark? Or do you not like the snark? Please let me know in the chat. Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible person. I'm just accepting that I'm a horrible person. Hi, Quackity.
Stop running around and going F5 mode and find me netherite armor now.
I flipping have your flipping axe. Get the fudge on and I'll give it to you. And then I will kill you with it. That's right.
Go find me netherite armor right now.
What happened to your armor? I had it for you.
Stop going F5 mode.
Did you lose your netherite armor again?
F5 mode is boring. Stop running around.
You're boring. You're flipping boring and you're a muffin head. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Quackity, no! Quackity, come back! I'm sorry, guys. I Okay, to be fair, I was trying to chase him away because I wanted to read off and answer the rest of the advice donations. I feel bad now. Quackity, come back. He can help me answer the advice questions, but then we'll take twice as long. Quackity, I'm sorry. No! He was being mean first, though. I really shouldn't apologize to him. He kind of deserves it. Stop running around. Hi, everyone. My name is Quackity, and you should stop running around in F5 mode, Bad. You should go and get me netherite armor. My name is Quackity. Hey, do you guys want to hear my new song that I just made in 5 minutes? Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. That's right, Quackity. You just got flippin' roasted. You just got roasted. Roasty toasty. Get muffined. I like the F5. Do you guys like the F5? I find it interesting. Sorry, Quackity, forgive me. Thank you for the dono, Rihanna. It doesn't bother me at all. Hey, Bad, it's just again, imagine you're part of the Squid Game, and one of the games requires you to cut the shape of a muffin out of a DeLonga cookie. That, I could do it. I bet I could do it. Hey, Bad, is smoothie soup? What is it with these questions? I'm just gonna say no. Soup has to be hot, in my opinion. I refuse to eat cold soup unless I can't heat it up. So, whatever. I'm not accepting cold soup. So no, a smoothie cannot be a soup. Boom, get roasted. Roast me, W3B live, you're a muffin head. Hi, lol, hi, thank you for the dono. A hot dog is a sub sandwich? No. Hi, Bad, thanks for the late night stream. Oh, no problem. Here you go, Biscuit. Take more of my commission money. I'm sorry. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lilith loves you. Forgive me. Thank you. 7 months to the most amazing muffin. Also, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. Hi, Bad. Since we know you watch Squid Game, would you be okay with allowing artists to draw you in Squid Game AU fan art? As long as it's your dream SMP character and the art is relatively tame, aka not showing actual death scenes or gore. That sounds perfectly fine to me. I do not mind in the slightest. Nothing you said there sounded like something I would mind about. So yes, you are A-okay in that regard. That's one of those things that like I always talking about, like boundaries or things I'm comfortable / not comfortable with people doing with my character or things like that has always been odd to me, because there are certain people who, regardless of whether they know or don't know you like or dislike or are comfortable with something, will do it anyway, right? So it's very peculiar. Like, even though I say like, oh, please don't draw my character like this or doing this or that or whatever, there's always going to be people who do that. So to a certain degree, I'm very apathetic towards that. I'm just like, people are going to do it anyway. Why even say anything about it? You feel me? I don't know. It's very odd. But I do appreciate all the people who do not draw my character or things like that in ways that I've stated I don't like them doing. So thank you. I appreciate that. The best advice I can give you is typically if I like fan art on Twitter, that tends to be the stuff I'm okay with, right? Things in that vein, okay? So that's typically the realm I go. I'm very much against NSFW, anything NSFW, people drawing that. So definitely against that for my character. So yeah, that pretty much clarifies that. And against really excessive like gore stuff. That's way like what I would call like a little bit of violence, a little bit of blood doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's when the piece of art is very much supposed to be what I would call where the focus of the art is not, it's not like the violence is sort of a secondary subject. It's that the art is designed, as soon as the art is, the purpose of the art is to glorify the gore or the violence or something like that, that's when I'm not necessarily a fan of it. You feel me? And I'd rather people not do that. But again, alas, people are going to do it anyway, and you can't stop them. So what are you going to do about it? You feel me? Anyway, this felt like I'd clarify that again for people. So, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Here you go, Biscuit. Oh, thank you. I already read that. Thank you. Lilith loves ya. But I hope that answered your question. Again, I always, whenever I say, like, don't draw my character with gore, there are people who draw it with blood, and I don't want people to equate that I'm against people putting blood in their drawings or any sort of violence, because that's not it at all, right? Gore does not equal blood and violence. You feel me? It's very much, it's one of those things that I can't necessarily describe exactly, but I would know it if I saw it. You feel me? I don't want to go into more detail than that, but essentially I would use the rule of this. If you showed it to your teacher and they were like, I'm a little bit concerned, maybe we should, take you and have you talk to somebody, right? And this isn't a perfect example, mind you, but this is the best example I can come up with. If you showed it to your grandma and your grandma didn't go, wow, you have such amazing art talent, and instead went, oh, that's kind of violent, right? Then that might be where I'm talking about. You feel me? Does that make sense? I don't know. That's the best way I can put it into words. It's not a perfect analogy. It's just the best way I can describe it. You feel me? Again, look at my my likes. Go through the fan art that I like on Twitter, and you can see the stuff that I'm like, oh, here's the stuff. Oh, this is violent, or it's got blood in it, and Bad liked it anyway because this is a hardcore fight and things like that. Like take like saddest animations have blood and violence and things like that in it, and they're fine because that's epic. It's cool, but it's not for the celebration of the violence. You feel me? Or the gross stuff. You follow me?
Oh, you're bald.
All right, I feel like you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, Glitch Anime, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. Hopefully that explains it. I'm doing my best to explain it, so forgive me. And I am not bald. Thank you. But thank you, Kiko. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name. Thank you for the question. Hi, Bad. Love your content. Keep up the good work. Remember to give up. Thank you. Or never give up. Never give up. Thank you. Remember to give up. Thank you very much for the dono. Sir Jeffrey the Third. Thank you, Demon Fire. BBH is the best muffin doing today. Also, just want to let you know you're my comfort streamer and probably the only streamer actually bought a few of their merch. Thank you. I appreciate that. By the way, the merch, I'm going to be moving my merch store in a little bit, probably within the next month. So this is going to be the last month probably that you'll be able to get any of the designs in my store unless I choose to re-release them. You follow me? So if you want to get any of my existing merch, go to badboyhaloshop.com. If you want to get it, you have to get it now. Okay? I may not re-release any or all of those designs. Okay? Something to keep in mind. You follow me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Putting down. Boo, 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 boo. Drop the muffin. I know, I haven't done that in a while. I have not had a drink this entire stream. My throat is parched. I need water. Where's the nearest water bottle? Or as George would say, a water bottle. I need a water bottle. Where is a water bottle? By the way, I'm not a big poetry buff, just an FYI. I just read that poem in high school, and that one's always stuck with me. You'll notice that's like the only poem I've ever quoted, because I'm a big fan. Not a fan that blows hair, a big fan of that poem, just an FYI. Anyway. I feel mean. Quackity, come back. I miss you, Quackity. Forgive me for being a mean muffin. Quackity, Quackity, come back to me. I swear I'll make it right. Don't make me spend another lonely night. Streaming at midnight. Oh, Quackity, where are you? I want you to come back on the server. Quackity, where'd you go? You left me here all alone. Thank you for the dono, Demon Fire. Artist, and I really struggle with imposter syndrome. Do you have any advice for that? Dang, you guys are just hitting with all the heavy beams. You're not giving me like 30-second topics. You're giving me like 5-minute topics. I remember reading the exact definition of imposter syndrome a little while ago. I cannot remember it off the top of my head. I would say this. I think whenever you do something, there's always the case where you feel like you're not doing your best, or you feel like you're phoning it in to some degree. I say just keep putting, as long as you're just putting 100% in, just keep telling yourself that. Say, I'm putting 100% in. I may be answering a different question than what you're asking. Sigh. I'll just Google it. Imposter syndrome definition. Is a collection of feelings of inadequacy that persist despite evident success. Imposters suffer from chronic self-doubt and a sense of intellectual fraudulence that override any feelings of success or external proof of their competence. I think everybody feels that to some degree. Haven't you ever done something and you paint a picture and you notice all of the flaws in it, but other people look at it like, wow, this looks amazing. And all you can see is flaws. And you're like, oh, I could have done that better. Oh, I could have done that better. This picture sucks. I'm terrible. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I am going to Mars. That's a Futurama reference, by the way, if anyone doesn't catch that. And I would say this. I think that's normal to a certain degree. If it gets to the point where it's unhealthy, I don't know if I have advice for you in that regard, other than I would just say, you know what, hey, keep reaffirming that you're doing your best, and also just know that you're always going to feel that way about the stuff you do. Literally, everything I do, there's always things that I go, oh, I could have done this better. I'm terrible at this. What am I even doing this? And hey, to a certain degree, you may not be able to overcome those feelings, but just keep on trucking. And it's a very relatable problem. I totally get what you're mean. Just do your best. And you know what? That's all you can. Put one foot in front of the other. I'm sorry I don't have better advice for you on that. Sometimes I just don't have advice on a particular topic. I apologize. But thank you. Or maybe sometimes not the best advice. I keep in mind, if you don't like my advice, feel free to not take it. You don't have to. Guys, I'm going to have to accelerate in order to finish all of these and catch up. I'm 30 minutes behind. BadBoyHalo, do you have advice on making friends? Go and talk to people, okay? Is the best advice I can give you for that. Seriously, go talk to people. Find people with similar interests that you have and talk to them about those interests. Seriously, it's that simple. If you struggle with talking to people, practice. Practice makes perfect. It's not an easy thing to overcome, but you can overcome it if you work at it. Sometimes things take a lot of work and patience and effort, but put the effort in. Bad, do you think we are social? What do you want about Bad talking to people? I know, it's crazy. Actually communicating with another human being when I cannot communicate with people? Imagine that. Guys, it's good to talk to people, okay? I like talking to people. I also like watching and listening to people too. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with watching streamers or things like that, but I'm saying if you're trying to make friends, you're going to make friends by talking to people. Find people with similar interests as you and talk to them. Go hang out where people are and just hang out. Sometimes just being in the same space will give you opportunities to make new friends with people. Seriously. Discord is a great way to do that too, by the way. Just heads up. Hello, Bad. I made a deal with my classmate that if he didn't swear for 30 minutes, I'd give him 5 cents. And I owe him 5 cents. Congrats. Oh my goodness, you muffin head slippers. You shouldn't make bets with your friends like that. You know what? Whatever. You do you. I don't even care. Okay, you do you. You muffin head. Oh my goodness. You know what? Fine. You're encouraging people not to swear. Guys, I don't have this dead set campaign against other people swearing. Just an FYI. I try not to language people on my friends' streams. Okay? Sometimes it slips out. I try not to do it anymore. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes they say something so awful that I have to language them. But in general, I try not to. Okay? I'm gonna accelerate. Wholesome Boy Halo Supremacy, thank you. 8 months of wholesome content, vibing. Thank you for the 8-month sub. Hi, Bad. I'm an artist and struggle with imposter syndrome. Oh, thank you. You already donated this. I'm reading it again. Sorry, Kimochi, that I couldn't give you better advice. I hope something I said helped. Just keep telling yourself, reaffirming with yourself that you're doing great, and just keep on putting your best effort in, and that's all you can do, to a certain degree. I think it's also important to be kind and believe in ourselves. I didn't think I was smart enough to be a mechanic. I had zero mechanical knowledge. I jumped in on an internship program that trained me ground up and helped get my Class A CDL. Now I repair city buses. Anything is possible. What a great point, Leon Lightning. That is such a great point. I have known people who made the mistake, I shouldn't say mistake, who made the mistake of they went and got a degree that they didn't want to get, or they found out they didn't want to get later on. And then what they ended up finding out was that led them towards a different passion. And they went and did a different thing, got a different type of training, and now they're in a very successful career that they really love. Remember, you never really know where life is going to take you. For all you know, you could one day be talking to someone about plumbing, and then they talk about, yeah, I'm a plumber. I get to solve a lot of problems, do things like that. You're talking to them, and then next thing you know, you're signing up to be their apprentice, and then you become a plumber, and you're making tons of money a year. Plumbers make a lot of money, by the way. So seriously, literally, even if you find yourself graduating from college going, holy muffin, this is not the degree I wanted, remember, never give up hope. Remember, you can always pursue a career while pursuing a side business or a side hobby and things like that you try and turn into a business. You feel me? There's plenty of options. Never feel like you're entirely just walled in and you have no hope. Something interesting to look into. Look at a lot of the people who founded a lot of the old businesses like KFC, Taco Bell, things like that. A lot of these people were in like their 60s and 70s, right? So if you ever feel like life is hopeless and you've ruined your life, keep in mind there were really successful people. Wow, this looks cool. Really successful people who didn't find their success till they were really late in their life. So remember, it is never too late to do something. You feel me? But that's great advice, Leanne Lightning. Thank you. Hello, Badge. Should I be Sapnap for Halloween? I'm a 4th grader. No, be George. No, I'm kidding. Be Sapnap. Sapnap's great. I'm just kidding. There's going to be so many Georges. Honestly, Sapnap is a great costume. 10 out of 10. I support that. Should I be Sapnap for Halloween? Yes! Be Sapnap for Halloween if you want to be. Go for it. I totally do not mind. Knock yourself out. Sapnap is a great Halloween costume. Hey, Bad. I've been wanting to drop out of college, and it's hard, so I wanted to stop going. I told my parents and said it would be cool, but I will be on my own and paying for things. But if I go to school, I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I don't know what to do. I'm going to be honest with you. Zannies and Zanun. I do not know enough about your specific situation to give you adequate advice. I'm being honest with you, okay? Your situation, if I knew it to a T, I very well might agree with you that you should drop out and go and do something else. However, if I knew your exact situation, I also very likely might tell you you definitely should not drop out and you should, keep going to school. I don't know, okay? And so the simple fact that I don't have enough information, please do not give me enough information. I'm fine. They're not knowing. I don't want you to give all the information I would need because we'd be here for a million years. But all I can say is this. What I would do is talk to your parents, really talk to them, okay? Explain to them why you want to drop out and hear their arguments against that, okay? Because it's obvious they object. At the end of the day, you're the one who gets to make the decision, right? No one can force you to go to college. So you do whatever decision you feel you want to do. At the end of the day, that's on you. You feel me? But I would say this. As somebody who is, I'm the type of person who I do think there are too many people who go to college who shouldn't go to college. Not because they're not qualified, but because there's a lot of people who go not really knowing what they want to do and they think they'll figure out in college, or a lot of people who go to college who maybe their career path, they could have gotten to that career path by not going to college, right? Not every career requires college. And I think a lot of high schools push everybody to college as the only career choice. You feel me? Again, that's not a besmirch of college. I'm not hating on college. You feel me? College is a tool. It is a means to an end, right? It's designed to educate you for a career that you want to achieve. You feel me? So there are cases where, yes, people definitely should go to college and they shouldn't drop out, right? But I'm not saying that's 100% your case. You need to evaluate that and determine whether that's your case. I would seriously think about, are you close enough to the point where you could get your associates before dropping out? Because an associate's is a good checkpoint, right? How close are you to finishing your degree? If you're really close to finishing your degree, finish your degree. You would be crazy to waste all of that money, okay? If you're really close to getting your associate's degree, get your associate's degree. And then if you want to think about maybe dropping out at that point, you'd have a little bit more information. You feel me? I'm saying there's nothing, it's not like you have to drop out or not drop out. There are middle of the road options such as, well, maybe I won't go as far as I was planning on going with getting my degree. Maybe I'll only go up to here, right? And then I'll take a little break or think about things. Do you follow me? Hopefully that helps you somewhat. You're the only one who can make that decision. I want to be very careful with the advice I give you because I don't want you to go and drop out or not drop out and blame it on me. So whatever you do, don't blame it on me. I'm just giving you, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just, hopefully I've given you some stuff to help you think about it a little bit more. You feel me? I would definitely go talk to your parents and talk about these things with your parents and weigh the pros and cons, weigh the future potential outcomes and the things that could potentially come of you dropping out or not dropping out and what you want to do and things like that. You feel me? Remember, guys, streamers are not therapists, and be careful about asking me to things that are like, "Hi, Bad, I've been thinking about moving to Antarctica, and if you do not tell me right now that that is the wrong thing to do, I will be on a plane tomorrow in Antarctica." Like, you feel me? Be careful about asking me things that are really high up there in the realm of like super serious topics, okay? Anyway, hopefully that helps. George? How was that George? That was not George. This is George. I'm a British person and actually no, his is more like, Bad, what are you doing? I'm British and I'm drinking delicious tea while I play Minecraft and text my best friend Dream. Oh, look at that. My phone just lit up. It's Dream again. Oh my goodness, Dream, how are you doing today? Are you having a wonderful day? Oh, it's wonderful in the UK. I just looked at the picture of the Queen I have on the wall. I don't know. That's not that great, but it's all right. It's all right. It sounds like George when he's mocking British people. Like George is doing a British accent. Anyway, forgive me, Zanny. I'm sorry if Zanny and none, if I didn't give you a good enough answer. I hope I helped you to some degree. Hopefully I gave you something that can help you think about that. Hey, Bad. I love your streams a lot, and your voice always helps me in the beginning stages of a panic attack. Love you a lot. What do you think of my name? Barney's left kidney. It's great. Thank you, Glitch Anime, for the 1,000 bits. I gotta say, that's the most unique name I think I've ever seen. Barney's left kidney. Why not? Why not? It's great. 10 memes out of 10. Why not? I like literally at this point, everything's on the table. By the way, if I miss any donations, I know for a fact I missed a couple. I'm 18 minutes behind. I know for a fact I missed a couple though, and I apologize if I missed any or part of your dono. Please forgive me. Bad. Thanks a lot for roasting me about acapella. Haha. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate you saying this. You make me feel better. Seriously, please don't feel bad. My roommate and I were dying of laughing. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna roast you some more now. You just acapella. What are you eating? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And I were dying of laughing. I also ended up not making it. So no, I'm sorry. Haha. Thanks for the advice to not stress though. Lots of love. Well, I'm sorry you didn't make it, but keep in mind, don't give your hopes up. You never know. One of the other people in the acapella group might, just might, move to Antarctica. In fact, maybe one of them will ask me for advice about that. I will say yes, a spot will open, and you will get to join the acapella group. You never know. Think about that. You never flipping know. You never know what could happen. Seriously, literally, you never know. I knew a situation where that happened. Now, maybe a spot won't open up. Not the Antarctic thing. I'm saying where a spot opened up. Maybe a spot won't, and maybe you'll be, out of luck, but I wish you the best of luck in your acapella endeavors. Thank you for the dono. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Little lizard named Frankie, thank you for subbing. I'm a student from Singapore, and I'm going to take a major exam soon. Any tips to relieve stress? Set a goal for yourself and something that literally just take some time and do something that you like to do. Do you like watching anime? Watch one of your favorite anime episodes. Do you like going outside and relaxing? Do you like one of the things I love to do is just baking in the hot sun. And what I mean by that is sometimes when it's really hot out, I'll go to a window, I'll pull up the blinds, I'll set a pillow down, Rat will sit on the pillow, she'll bark at everybody who walks by, I'll just lay down, I'll just bask in the sun, and it's so relaxing. You just literally get roasty toasty. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people really don't like being really hot. I love it. You know what I love? When you come out of a really cool environment, like a restaurant, and it's been so cold, and you come out to a hot car, and your car is just blisteringly hot, and you sit in it, that first 30 seconds of crazy heat, and your car feels like a sauna. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. I actually love it. It's so great. I could sit in a car like that for literally an hour. Up to a certain point. I will say, one of the things that I made that mistake when I used to come home from work, right, way back in the day, and I would be really tired. I'd lean back in my chair in my car, car's really hot, and I'd fall asleep, and I'd wake up going, and the car would literally be like a sauna. It would be so hot. And I'd be like, I need to get out. And I'm like, this was a bad idea. I didn't crack the window. Oh, it's so hot. And it's so bad. It's so dumb. Don't do that. Crack the window if you're going to take a nap in your car. Such a bad idea. Oh my goodness. I've done that 2 or 3 times in my life, and I always regretted it. Oh well. Anyway, no, I wasn't worrying about dying so much as I was worried about like just being like the air was just so hot. Wish you the best of luck though. Just find something you like to do and just relax. And remember, even if you fail the exam, even if everything goes muffins, remember, you are still going to be okay. Even if the worst possible thing happens, you will be okay. All right? You'll be able to handle it, right? Just tell yourself, say, even if I failed this, would I be able to get by? And the answer is almost undoubtedly yes. It may not be easy. It may not be fun, but you would survive. You would be able to make it through. So hopefully that will help ease your stress. Because, hey, even if the worst thing happens, you'll still be all right. You feel me? Hopefully that helps to some degree. Hi, Bad. I'm a content creator and I'm growing for a while now. Do you recommend reaching out to other creators and make more creator friends? Also, I love you. You're an amazing and you always make me feel happy and safe. Stay happy, Iris. Yes, I do. 100%. I think reaching out to other content creators and doing stuff with them is a great way to grow your audience. It's a great way to make new friends. I would advise you, though, don't just reach out and find people to be fellow content creators with, right? Reach out to people. Oh, fudge. Quackity sent a mean message. He said, I'm making it my mission to make sure that this is the last F5 stream Bad Boy Halo ever does. He's not getting away with it this time. That's what he said. Do you guys like the F5 stuff? Do you hate it? Can I get an honest answer? It's fine if you don't like it. I thought you liked it. I thought you thought it was amusing. But if you don't like it, I will stop, okay? So it's totally in your mindset. Maybe it just bothers Quackity. In which case, I will keep doing it because it bothers Quackity. I'm sorry, forgive me. Okay. I was sitting backwards in my chair for a little bit, which is not a good idea if you want to maintain good back posture. Where was I? But yeah, reach out to other content creators. But I would encourage you, don't just find content creators who you can do content with. Find content creators who you can make friends with. Seriously, most of the people I make content with, I would consider to be my friends. Some of them obviously better friends than others, but I would consider them to be my friends. And that's the secret. Find people who you can be friends with, not just people you can be content creators with. Oh, Quackity's typing. He's typing. Shh. Pretend we don't hear him. He stopped. Okay, we're good. We're flipping good. He walked away. He's gone. Easy. Find Quackity just for you, Quackity. I will not F5 anymore after that. The whole stream. You're welcome. There you go, Quackity. Are you happy now? Did I spend emeralds on this? I think I flipping did. I actually did. What the muffin? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Hey, Bad, I just started reading because I was Mormon. And what book do you suggest I start with? Beginner, by the way. Oof. Beginner books. Great question. Hi, Bad and Robo. Hi. Honestly, find something you're interested in. Ooh, Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events is a great, fun book series. Again, it depends on what age range you're in. Don't tell me. But that's a good young adult to even like adult book series. I would say Lord of the Rings is good. Not good for beginners though. Definitely not. What's a good beginner book series, guys? Harry Potter's not bad. Harry Potter, though, if you're really, really, really a beginner, though, like, Harry Potter's good because the books kind of age up, because the audience that read them kind of aged up, and the author, J.K. Rowling, kind of wrote the books, and they got older, quote unquote, and harder to read as they went up. Let me think. Percy Jackson, a lot of people really like that. If you're a beginner, though, I don't know what level you're at as far as reading goes. That's the problem. It's hard to pick a good book series that's gonna be good for you. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You know what might actually be good for you? Maybe look into potentially, maybe not. I was gonna say potentially reading manga, which are like Japanese comics, right? Oh, that's basically what they are. That might be good because there's not as much reading depending on the series, but it's good. It gets enough reading to give you practice. But if you're really looking for something to challenge yourself, I would pick a good kind of young adult series that has a lot of good reviews, would be what I would do. Someone's saying Coraline, the book version. Percy Jackson is probably great. Hunger Games, if you are a preteen, is what someone said. Honestly, there's so many. I'm a big fan of fantasy. I don't like reading a lot of things that are like stuff that could happen on a normal day basis. I like if I'm gonna read something, I like reading things that like will take me sort of out of what the normal is. So I've never been a big fan of mystery novels because like, oh, you're just reading about something that could happen, right? But maybe you like that stuff, in which case knock yourself out. Brandon Sanderson has a lot of good books if you're into fantasy. I highly recommend his stuff. The Mistborn series is good. There's so many. It very much depends. If you're just starting out, honestly, nothing is going to hurt you. A rule of thumb that a teacher of mine gave when I was in school, a teacher said this to me. She said, if you pick up a book and you read the first page, every time you hit a word that you don't know the definition of, or you cannot read, count. If you get to 5 words on the first page, you might want to pick a different book. That might be a good rule of thumb. Possibly. Maybe try that. Again, I'm guessing your issue is not so much comprehension. Reading comprehension, like you could probably understand the words. It may be just the pace at which you could read, or you're still learning. So yeah, I would find something that's young adult, and find it going, hey, thank you, Nozumi Ling. Thank you for the dono. But there's so many good books out there. It just look up book lists in subjects that you like. You feel me? If you like fantasy or you're interested in fantasy, I'm a big fan of fantasy novels. You might like the Chronicles of Narnia. That's a good book series. And I think the early books start off pretty easy. So that might be something you like. The Mistborn series, again, is a good one. Fudge, what else? Trying to think. Yeah, you know what? Not The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe is the first book in that series. You might like that, actually. That might be a good place to start. And that's a good, like, fantasy style setting. Yeah, I would try that, actually. That's not a bad place. And then you could go from there. If that book is too hard for you to read, maybe go down a step to another book and try from there. So hopefully that gives you some good feedback. Best of luck in your reading endeavors. Reading is awesome. Aaron Tick, thank you for the OWOO. I'm new to Twitch. Thank you, Nunman. Thank you. Hi, I'm new to Twitch. Thank you, Nunman. You did that twice. Thank you. Hey, Bad, you're my favorite streamer, but I'm not good at English. Aw, I appreciate that, Nozumi. Thank you for the dono. That's fine. I love everybody. even if they don't speak English or they're not good in English. Welcome to my stream. Hello. Thank you for the emoji too. Hey, Bad, do you think that it matters what age you start a hobby? I'm a computer science student and I like it a lot, but I feel like I'll never catch up with / be as good / cool as my peers that started coding as teenagers. What a great question. I can tell you I have known a lot of developers over my life. Developers who are in their 40s I've talked to, developers who are in their 50s, developers who are in their 20s, developers who are teenagers, coders of all shapes and sizes, because I've talked to a lot of developers. Okay, that's one of the things when you hang out with coders, you wind up talking to developers. One thing I've noticed, there are good and bad developers of all ages, and they all start from different things. Honestly, best thing you can do from what I've gathered is to code, make sure you're learning things right, and not picking up bad habits early on. And then just code a bunch and try and problem solve. Code things that force you to rack your brain. Basically, to answer your question, do I think you'll never be as good or as cool as? No. Is it possible that some of them may have a leg up on you? Yeah, but it may just be that they were always just going to be better, right? But it's entirely possible that you'll pass them, right? And it's entirely possible that maybe some of them picked up bad habits that they'll have a hard time getting rid of. You never know. It's entirely like you're never 100% locked in. Again, I've known good and bad coders of all ages who started at different ages. So literally, I wouldn't worry about it. And honestly, who cares, right? Even if you're not as good as them, like as long as you're doing a great job and you're having fun doing it and you love doing it, and it's your passion, like who cares, right? If you're not as good or as cool as a certain group, right? You will still be able to accrue knowledge, like as you get older and things like that. You'll accrue knowledge and things like that will be specific to you, and problem solving skills. You're gonna get a bunch of skills and you'll be amazing. So literally don't worry about it. Just keep doing the best you can in everything and you will be successful. Honestly, guys, if you just put your heart and soul in everything you do and do it as if it's the most important thing to you, you will be a step ahead of everybody else. Seriously. Just even if it's something you don't like. Like, I'll give you a great example. I had to mow the lawn when I was a kid, right? I mowed the lawn for like 9 flipping years straight. I was free child labor from my parents. Some of you might be in that situation where you are the free child labor to your parents. And guess what? Here's the thing. I hate mowing the lawn. I hate it so much. My parents made me mow the lawn and I hated it. Okay. However, I mowed that lawn amazingly every single time. That was the best cut lawn. And do you know why I did it? I did the best I could every single time I mowed that lawn because I took pride in having that lawn be flipping awesome every single time. So guess what? Everything you do, if you put your heart and soul and do it the best you can do, and at the end of it, you're like, bam, I did the absolute best I could do in this, right? Then you can take all of the pride in doing something amazing. So seriously, literally, there you go. Seriously, every time I felt so satisfied. There's something satisfying when you complete a job, even if you hated it, like doing it and you didn't want to do it at all. When you do it, you finish it and you go, wow, I did this amazing. You don't get that satisfaction if you just muffin your way through it. If you muffin your way through it and you leave I left a bunch of patches of grass here and there, and I missed so many places, then it's not satisfying. Then you feel like you did it all for nothing. At least if you do it really well and you do it the best you can, you walk away and you go, wow, with that sense of self-satisfaction. And you know what? Take that sense of self-satisfaction. Again, I'm talking about when you're mowing your lawn for your parents and it sucks because it's hot out and I hated it. Oh my gosh, I hated it. But that was a well-mowed lawn. Seriously, I did the best I could and it was great. I got so good at it. There you go. You're welcome. Hopefully that helps to some degree. Whatever the question was. I don't know what that was related to. I'm sure it was relevant somewhere. Anyway, just seriously, there's nothing worse than doing something you don't want to do and not putting 100% effort into it. And remember, it's not that you have to like, don't burn yourself out, right? I'm not saying to burn yourself out in things that you don't like, right? But I would avoid dragging your feet unless absolutely necessary. Again, it depends a lot on the situation, to be fair. But just if you have to do something, right, do it to the best of your ability. And that way, at least you can take a lot of pride in your work. That's my personal advice. Take it for what it's worth. Ignore it if you don't agree with it. Again, I'm giving you life coupons. You don't have to cash them. Advice is like a tool in a tool chest. Some advice might be good for some situations, while some advice might be good for other situations. Remember, everyone, you're not going to brush your teeth with a grill brush that is used for cleaning grills because they're made of metal, and you will have no teeth if you brush your teeth with a grill brush. I know it's called a brush, but that doesn't mean it's for teeth brushing. So there's this old picture I saw back in the day, on some poster. It had a metal grill brush. A grill brush is for cleaning charcoal off of a grill. And it had a slather of toothpaste on it. And the caption on this poster was, just because a tool is good for one thing doesn't mean it's good for another. And I think that's great life advice. So there you go. It's 9 p.m. How loud should I scream? Please don't. Thank you, Nozumi Ling. Thank you for the gifted subs. I really appreciate them. Thank you. Thank you very much. 13 months. Thank you. I'm not Wish for 13 months subbed. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're almost done. I'm almost caught up. Do you mind if I run a quick ad? If it's a voting ad, please vote for it while I go get a drink. I will be right back. I'm parched. I will be right back, everybody. Let's run 1 minute ad. If it's a voting ad, please vote in it. Voting in it. Watch it or read the thing and vote in it, because voting will donate and give me bits, and I would appreciate that. I will be right back. If you are what's the word? Oh my goodness, only 30 seconds. This one. Boom. Okay, I'll be right back. If you're subbed, you didn't get an ad. Oh no. Did you not get water? There we go, everybody. Hello. I'm back. Forgive me. I'm parched. Or I was parched. Did anyone see the number of bits? Hi, chat. Is Bad Boy Halo a good soup? I'm ignoring that. All right. Thank you for being so awesome and nice. Your streams always make me really happy. Guys, I really missed these laid back late night streams. I wish Quackity had stayed here and hung out with us, but even quacks have to go to bed from time to time. I hope you can forgive me. I'm not kidding when I say I was running on 1 hour of sleep. Let's go. I am literally not sure what is happening. That's how tired I am. Let's go. But I hope you guys are enjoying the advice. So forgive me if any of the advice I've given is awful. When I get tired, I get a little bit muffiny. I also get a little bit snarky, so please forgive me. I apologize. Hi, Bad. I recently had a birthday and got an art tablet. The first thing I drew was fan art, and it introduced me to Happy Twitter and all the awesome peeps there. It has brought me so much serotonin, and I wanted to thank you and fellow Happy Twitter artists. Oh, whoa. Aw, thank you very much. I appreciate that a ton. That is actually... I really appreciate that. I love all the fan art you guys draw. And thank you. I really love seeing fan art. Fan art is the thing that like lifts my spirits every day when I see it. I can just go on Twitter, look at the hashtag BadBoyHaloFanArt, and I just look at all the fan art, and I really appreciate it. By the way, if you're not following, you should. It's free, and you'll see your name appear in the top right. So boom. Also, if you have Twitch Prime, you should sub, because guess what? It's free! Twitch Prime is free! Do I need to ring a bell to get you guys to sub with Twitch Prime? Do I? Do I? Thank you, Sarah Pendragon, for the donut. You know what? Fine. If ringing the bell will help, I will go ring the bell. Do. I am on my way to the bell. If you want more advice streams, then you must sub with Twitch Prime. Hello, it's Jiro, and thank you for the 5 gifted. I apologize if I'm a smidge late. Oh my goodness, we're all caught up. Guys, that's it. Thank you. Hello, it's Jiro for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Do you want me to roast you or not? I will roast you just in case. Take it lighthearted though. Hello, it's Jiro. More like hello. Not Jiro. Ooh, who's Jiro? Let's go. That wasn't very good. I hope you forgive me. Thank you, Califol, for subbing with Prime. Let's go! Twitch Prime. Listen, guys, seriously. You may not realize this. You might have Twitch Prime and not even realize it. Seriously, go check. Try and sub right now. It might say, do you want to use your Prime here? Or something to that effect. And if it does, you can use it. It's free. It's literally free. If your email has an Amazon Prime account and you have that with your Twitch, you get 1 month to sub to someone for free. It literally is that simple. If you want to use it on me, feel free to. If not, that's totally okay. I don't mind. How do you Twitch Prime sub? You just click the sub button, and I think it's somewhere in there. I don't know. It should tell you that you've got like 1 free month of Twitch Prime if you have it or something like that. Someone might be able to get better instructions than me. I think it's somewhere there. If you have it. If you use it somewhere else, that's totally fine. If you're saving your Prime for someone else, that's totally fine. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard that. I said I hate you under my breath. I'm kidding. Seriously, save it for whoever you want. I don't mind. But I'm just ringing the bell. I'm kidding. Guys, that was a joke. I seriously apologize. See, that's the thing. I can never tell where I should stop joking and where not. Where is it too far to say to muffin like that? I wonder. Thank you, Nozumi Ling. Thank you for the gifted subs. You've gifted a ton of subs this stream. You did not have to do that. Thank you for the 10 more gifted. Thank you, XX Animal OX, for the sub with Prime. Thank you, Diana Rosie. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Star E. Thank you, Bread Butter. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, CJBB132, for gifting a sub. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Guys, I really appreciate it. You guys have made this random stream just a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this a lot. Thank you, Nozumi. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Well, guys, we are finished with all the advice. Hopefully, I answered everything. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple parts of a couple. So if yours was one of the ones I missed, forgive me. I hope you enjoyed late night, tired stream advice with Bad Boy Halo. Hopefully it countered Quackity's stream where he gave bad advice. Would you guys like me to steal his idea and do a bad advice stream where I give you the worst possible advice? I can give some really bad advice. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't do that. Someone who's good at giving good advice can give some really good bad advice. It's probably not a good idea, but maybe that's the point. Maybe the advice is so bad that it illustrates the good advice that one should take instead of the bad advice. And maybe people could ask counter questions where they could ask like bad advice questions, in which case the bad advice for that would end up being good advice. Interesting. Anyway. All right. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. Remember, make sure to follow us, or just make sure you're followed. It's free. That way you'll see the next time I stream. Also, if you're not a member of my Discord, I hang out in my Discord stream chat pretty regularly. So if you ever want to just come and chill there, it's discord.gg/badboyhalo. I know most of you are probably members of my Discord, but go ahead and join my Discord. If you're not, go join it. Go join it right now. Go join it right now. Join my Discord. Discord.gg/badboyhalo. It's a great Discord. I'm just going to put carrots everywhere. I'm going to put carrots everywhere until people start asking why there are carrots everywhere. I think that's the only way to solve this problem. You know what? We're doing it. When is the Egglor stream, you guys ask? I'm only waiting on one individual to show up with me to the stream. I just need to arrange a perfect time, and then that stream can take place. I'm almost to the point where I'm going to pre-record that thing, because I don't like leaving you guys waiting, so I'll let you guys know about that. But thank you for coming, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are great. I love you all. You're all a bunch of muffin heads, but I love you anyway. Have a good night, everyone. Let's see. Is there anyone online who I should raid? Let's do a quick check. Hey, look at that. There are people who are online. Which of them to raid? It's a coin toss, chat. It is an actual coin toss. I'm leaning between Urso family and Omarmu. Urso family or Omarmu? Chat. I feel kind of bad. Now that I've said both of them, I can't just pick one of them. Alright, everybody, we're going to do this. Can you guys join me with a favor really quick? We're not going to do an official raid. I want you all to just go to the stream. I want you all to pick a random number between 1 and 2. Everybody do it. 1 and 2, right now. Do it. 1 or 2. Okay? 1 or 2. All right? If you chose 1, you are going to go to Urso's stream. And if you chose 2, please go to Omarmu stream. Okay? Their streams are Urso Family and Omarmu Live. Boom. If I had a sign, which I do somewhere, I would send you to them. Nope. Can't break that. Oh, I placed one of these. Perfect. I will use one of these. Boom. These are all mine. I placed I have 16 signs. What the muffin is my advice? Where's my advice? Here we go. Are you ready? So it's Urso family and boop. Omarmu. How do you spell the rest of his name? Omarmu Live. Omarmu Live. All right. These are the 2 muffin heads. What were the numbers again? Wasn't it 1 and then 2? Yeah, I think it was. 1, please go watch Urso Family. Here's his name. 2, please go watch Omarmu's live. Go hang out with them. That's all, everybody. I'm in the stream. Not going to do an official raid. Just go watch them, please. I greatly appreciate it. So, unofficial raid. Go get them, guys. Go! Go now! Thank you, everybody, for coming. Go check these 2 muffins out. 2 of my friends, my helpers. Thank you. Go check them out. Urso Family and Omarmu Live. All right, guys. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm ending it. Bye, everyone! Go look them up. Those are their Twitch handles. I just gave you their Twitch handles. Go watch them. Bye! Take care, guys. Bye! Remember, Urso Family 1, Omarmu Live 2. Or if you want to watch someone else, you can. But these are the 2 rating. Bye!